Hi Crafty Friends, I'm here to share a step-by-step on creating some handmade greeting cards, and this is a guest design team project for Reneabouquets. And anyway, so here are my two inspirations. I just want to show you how I create them. They're pretty simple, but sometimes for everybody, it's the hardest part is coming up with the design. So I have a hard time in small spaces to create. So when I get on a roll of creating cards, I like to do maybe 20 or 30 cards within a couple days. So anyway, let's get started. I did use paper from Park Lane, and it's called Wedding. It's really super gorgeous in like a mint green, a peach, hint of pink in there, some gray and off-white. So anyway, let me see. I thought I was gonna have some papers cut, but I forgot. So I think I'll use this sheet. Sometimes the hardest part is just getting started. Like, what should I use? What should I use to embellish? Okay. And a lot of times when I create cards, I'll do, 10 at once, and then I'll go back and look at my scraps, and then I'll use my scraps and create more cards. So that's a good way to use up some of your paper, because we all have too many scraps. So my pencil, I might be out of frame here. I'll keep trying to check. So the blank cards are 5 by 7, and I picked these up at Michael's. If you're more ambitious than me, you can cut and score your own cards with the cardstock of your choice. And for me, it's just easier picking these up with the envelope. So I don't know about you guys, but wow, I've had a busy week. I don't know, it just seems like one thing after another. The last few months has just been crazy. I haven't been able to create as much as I want, and it's life. That's just how it is. So I had a few minutes here before my family starts coming home, so I figured I'd get this done so they don't have to be quiet and walk around me. So I might use that. Like I said, I like to try to use up some scraps, because once I'm done with the collection and I went crazy and did a few projects with it, then I don't want to get it out again. So, but this collection is really pretty for card making. I don't measure. I probably would save myself some time if I would learn to measure, but I can't measure to save my life here, so That's why I tried quilting years back and I could not do quilting. As much as I love quilts, just not one of those things is not for me, so. Hoping to create something, another project here right after these cards. And what I like to do when I create and have a tutorial is I like to create something and then try to do something similar, because it's just easier that way. Going on the fly is a little stressful, and plus you can't really prepare for everything. Even as much as I prepare, I still forget stuff. So anyway, I don't know what my next project is, but I'm hoping that I can recreate something similar, so that way I can do a video. That's the only way you guys will be able to see me create. So, and I like to I think if you've been watching my videos, or I used to be on Facebook and I used to do lives on there, but I cut up my incoming mail boxes, and I don't keep them all because that would be crazy, but I do have a little bin where I keep all my cut up cardboard, so that way I can use it, repurpose it. And I use it to give my papers a little bit of dimension, so. Alright, I already forgot one night. So I really love this card here. But I'm not even doing anything close to that, so anyway, I'm just gonna create. I don't really have, I don't have any designs in mind when I start creating cards. Most of my projects I don't. What I like to do is just grab a paper collection, or most of the time it's paper. I would have to say that I get inspired, and then I just grab embellishments that will go with the colors of the collection. And then, wow, that one got all bent up. I'll just put them all around my desk on the floor, and then I just start creating. Sometimes I get these ideas when I watch videos or look on Pinterest. I get ideas, but everybody knows you cannot create the same project as another creates, because you don't have all the supplies, and your creative mind sees it a different way. So that's when you just have to say, I'm just going to do what comes to me and hope that it works out. Like this, I should have put this frame shouldn't have popped that up, but it'll have to do. I was looking for this die earlier, yesterday sometime. So I cut out, it's this floral design, and I was putting away my dies, and I'm like, where did that die go? Well, it was in my, so I did a whole bunch of die cutting. And let me grab some trim here. This is Reneabouquets trim. And let me see if I have that piece of paper, the name of it. I cannot remember anything lately. Oh dear, let me see. It's the Doily lace. I should remember that, it's super easy. But this is super gorgeous. I mean, it is so romantic and so just delicate. Not delicate, elegant. To me, it keeps looking crooked. Okay, so I'm going to use that Doily die, and then of course Reneabouquets Rose Quartz butterfly, which is, I'm going to say all of her butterflies are my favorite. There are certain ones that I always order, and then certain ones I forget about, and then I'm like, man, I forgot to get one of those. And let me see. I'm gonna grab one of these flowers from my stash. And I don't know where my wire cutters are. They were hidden. Okay, so these are from my stash. And I usually don't put sentiments on my cards unless I am making a custom card for an order or family or friend, which is rare, sadly. I must admit that I don't make very many cards for friends or family. Okay, so I grabbed a couple other flowers. The last, let me see, on this card here I used her itty bitty pink and white little flowers, but I have some other colors, and I think this is too peach. Let me look here. There's a lot of pink in the background. I mean, it could go, but my eye says no. Like, that has too much peach in it too, for my eye. And actually, this is what I was missing. I want to put a little bit of Ivory tulle here. hate to cover up the lace trim, but it is peeking through. I still didn't have my camera set up far back enough. I have to kind of lean over, so it's hard for me to see if I'm going straight or not. I've had an issue with my webcam setup, and my husband drilled a hole so that my clamp could fit on my desk, because there's a big metal piece right where I need to have it mounted. Anyway, he did that last night, and I really should have had him put it a little further, a little bit closer to me. No way to fix that unless he makes the hole bigger. Here's Reneabouquets beautiful board piece, and this is from the Victorian scroll pattern set. That is one of my favorites. Almost not every order, but I do try to get that in my stash. I think I'm gonna put another piece. I could just go to town and keep adding dies to. I think I'll wait on that one. And then I'm going to add the Mulberry rose here from Reneabouquets. I love the variety Renee puts in her little flower packs. There's, I believe, 4 sizes in this rose pack, plus you get some leaves. Well, that didn't turn out like my inspiration in my head, but we will go with it. So here's the first card. And you can put a bow there if you wanted. I always forget, I have, what is it called? My mind might come back to me. seam binding. I have that in my stash, and I always say I'm going to use it, and then I forget. And most times I would like to have it the color, you know, of my project, and I forget to color it. So here's another piece from the Victorian scroll set. And let me see, I have one more piece of this. And I'm just going to lay it down here. These are the worst scissors. I got them as a set. They have large, small, and medium, and anyway, they just don't work very well. I have about 6 pairs of scissors. Okay, let me glue this down. And I worked with a glue gun for a while, and I don't know if it's because we live in the desert, when it warms up, the glue gun glue sometimes does not hold. So I picked up a project and something popped right off, so I thought I better not use that. When I was creating those, a few 3D projects. So that was, not to mention getting burned. I burned myself so many times. So anyway, I'm back to my Fabri-Tac, which has always been my only glue that I've ever used. With Reneabouquets, you also get, if you haven't ordered from there, you have a choice of the antenna colors. I think there's 4 choices. You have copper, gold, black, and silver. So that's always a nice option. Let me see, I know I have some tags in here. I do want to use some leaves. Actually, I might put a few leaves on that first card. They're not on the right side. Let me glue this down. I just participated in a swap. I don't know when the video will go up. I'll be showing you what I created, but anyway, you know, sometimes in your mind you think you understand what you're doing, but anyway, it said spring flower swap, and I had this paper right away. I had this paper collection in mind. I had just purchased, and anyway, in my mind, well, the lady said to make the flowers neutral. So in my mind, I was thinking like muted colors where they're not colored, or I wasn't even thinking spring. I was just thinking flowers, and they have to be muted. So anyway, I did really light pale pink, and some are white. Anyway, I kind of felt like, oh no, should I redo these? But anyway, I'm going to send them anyway. It was a lot of fun to do though. It was my first swap. I had participated where you actually send your swap items to the host, and then they send them out to the to who's participating. So we are to send 2, and then we will receive 2. So I like to do something a little out of my comfort zone and a little something different, just to keep me doing, being creative. I can't do the same thing over and over and over. I love how the leaves just kind of gave it that extra something it needed. Jute. I'm gonna see if that will add a little bit more. Actually, I have some glitter. I wish I would have used this isn't that pretty? It's a rose gold, but it won't go, I don't think. See, I don't think I like that, but let me see here. And I kind of like it. If I don't like it later, I won't pull it off. The good thing about this jute is you can manipulate it to go in the direction. Most times you can. So let me glue this down. Okay, so here are my 2 cards. I was going to create a slime line card, but I don't know, after getting ready for this and finishing up another project, my creative mind didn't want to create a slime line card, so maybe in the future I will have a tutorial on that. So anyway, these turned out really pretty. And they're easy to make, just kind of get your supplies out, get Reneabouquets, of course, and just start creating. If you need a starting point, just watch this video again, and hopefully you see how easy it is. definitely check out Reneabouquets because she has amazing butterflies, dragonflies, bumblebees. I'm trying to think what else. She has her chipboard, her beautiful board pieces, her printed board, amongst other supplies from Prima, from Blue Fern Studio, Graphic 45. And so anyway, it's a one-stop shopping with Reneabouquets. So thank you for watching, and I hope I've inspired you to create something beautiful today. And please leave me a comment. I feel like I'm doing this for nothing. So anyway, hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.